So nice and slowly. Okay, so what we're doing, we're looking at Haymaker protection, and not just protection, taking in charge. Okay, we're going to break it slowly. So as he's coming here, so I strike to the throat, I could have punched to the face, strike to the nose, palm strike, hit into the throat, many different ways to finish. But this one is blocking. And as I'm blocking, so as I'm striking, this hand continues, pushes the elbow down, coming through, and this hand comes around. So the hand, underneath hand, so I can use face, I can push the face there, and I can do here by pulling the elbow tight underneath, so I got a control. And here is the restraining, okay? Okay, so if I just push my arm up on my right side, he will tap out. If I pull the neck, is lock. If I push the head, is lock. Okay? Okay, one more time slowly. So you're striking, this hand continue, elbow pushes out and keep pushing it up towards the ceiling. And coming up here and you're approaching the person back, pulling the elbow tight into your body, and I got a full control. Obviously, I can use with my thumb a pressure point just below the ear. It's very powerful. I got a gland pressure point. I got the arteries there. And of course, a pressure point on a jaw here we have. Of course, I can pressure points on the throat. You can use a beard. You can put a fish hook there, pull the ears out. So it's okay, pulling a nose pressure point. So many different ways beside of the eyes. Okay, and this is our technique today, defending against the Haymaker from there. Nevertheless, if he's coming a Haymaker, I can block there and headbutt. And now coming over and coming to a armpit lock, which is Udigorame. Watch carefully again. So he's coming here, so block and headbutt, and coming through that. So I'm gonna break this one, and again taking control of the wrist and the armpit. Of course, here we can do many different restraint techniques. Watch carefully this one slowly. So here, so block and headbutt. Again, so that blocks, that's underneath, hitting into the bicep. Again, so here, one and headbutt. So avoiding upcoming following strike. So it's impossible for him to follow with something else when he gets headbutt. And of course, that's an arm break, but we of course controlling it, taking the wrist control. From here, it's a grab the thumb, and you can take him underneath to a gooseneck. Again, here, palm on the elbow, pull the arm underneath, holding the thumb, and tucking the armpit to a gooseneck. So many different ways how after Wakigatame we can finish the submission, okay? But that's enough for today. 2 blocks. First one is overhead, overarm, Udigorame, figure 4 arm lock. Again, so overarm, striking down and coming behind. Okay, the next one is blocking with the opposite hand. Remember, always countering, stopping upcoming any other strike, freezing the elbow down and coming up here and going to the lock. We've got the one submission, pulling it over, pulling underneath tuck. Okay, and of course taking a facing control. Second submission is grabbing a thumb, turning a hand to be horizontal. The elbow has to go into the armpit, and now we are pushing the arm underneath, tucking the elbow underneath my armpit, and I got a gooseneck. Simple, effective, very powerful restraining technique. Okay, that will do for today. Thank you very much. Okay, if you enjoyed it, put a thumbs up. By all means, subscribe. Remember one thing, the only reason the martial arts works is the element of surprise. People, if they know what you know, they will not do that. They will not attack you that way. So them being lacking of knowledge of your expertise will be vulnerable to their defense. And this is why it's more effective. Most of these techniques will work in a sport as well, even if the person knows, because again, they don't know when and what you're going to use. All right? God bless.